Hey everybody, this is GGV. We're going to get into the first episode of College Basketball Upset of the Day series. I've done it in a long time. I started it a little while back, but I got busy. Hopefully I won't get busy now. But we had an amazing last week of college basketball upsets. 6 out of the 7 days, we had a top 25 upset. And the only day that we didn't was a day where there were no top 25 college basketball teams playing. So, for anyone who hasn't been with this channel a long time or just forgets the rules, every year I do a college basketball upset of the day series, and I have to pick an upset of a top 25 team, or if there's no top 25 teams playing, a Power 5, or like a team that probably could make the postseason. It's just kind of play it by ear. There's normally a top 25 game. This is one of those days that we don't have one. But the way it works is if I pick the biggest upset of the day, I get 1.5 points. If I pick an upset, but it's not the biggest of the day, I get a point. And if there's no upsets in a given day, I get half a point. If I get to 4 points, I don't have to do a dare. But if I do not get to 4 points, you guys get to suggest a dare to me. I'll do a post about it. And you can put it under any of the videos of that week of a dare that you want me to do, and I'll make a post about it. And whichever dare gets the most upvotes, thumbs up, I will do that one. So this week we have at 9 o'clock Oral Roberts, who's 13-3, traveling to New Mexico, who's 14-2. New Mexico favored by 6 points. This is the only really college basketball game of the day that's even somewhat intriguing. It's a rough day Monday. Tuesday's going to be a lot more interesting, obviously. But it's a rough day of college basketball. Both these teams are coming off interesting weeks. Oral Roberts had to have a basically miracle half-court shot go in to win a game that they should have put away earlier, but expect miracles, as Oral Roberts' court says. 13-3 team that looks pretty good. Like, this looks like a good Oral Roberts team, good Golden Eagles team that could make the postseason, make some March Madness again this year. On the other hand, you're talking about New Mexico. New Mexico was a top 25 team last week and was 14-0 entering that week. But they dropped 2 games that week. I was upset 2 different times. One by UNLV. I forgot who the other team was. But they lose both times and suddenly go from a 14-0 basketball team that's looking pretty dang good to a team that so desperately needs a win right now. Oral Roberts, on the other hand, is looking really strong, and it looks like it could be a very interesting clash. Obviously, this isn't going to be huge for the Mountain West playoff picture, but it could be a huge notch in the belt of Oral Roberts to say they could beat New Mexico, a team that could likely win the Mountain West this year and could likely be a March Madness team. Probably not a Tier 1 win, but it would probably be a Tier 2 or Tier 3 win. So it's an interesting situation for Oral Roberts. You could pick up a big win against New Mexico. On the other hand, for New Mexico, this is a chance to make the bleeding stop, right? Like, you've lost 2 straight. A third one would be catastrophic. This is a chance to right yourself at home against a team that you should be better than. So I think this game has the possibility of being really interesting. Obviously, I have to pick Oral Roberts to upset New Mexico on the road because, again, that is the only game that I can really pick today. So cross my fingers, hope Oral Roberts wins. Give me that 1.5 points.